Hi, friend. Happy Thanksgiving. Well, it's not Thanksgiving anymore. Thanksgiving was on Thursday. Today is either Friday or Saturday. I don't know what day this is going up yet, so look forward to that. I had hecka dumplings. Oh, so many dumplings. Lots of turkey. I like dark meat. Dark meat is the best. Dark meat is superior. White meat, ugh. Anyway, hope you had a lovely Thanksgiving. Today, I wanted to talk to you about an event that happened in my life yesterday. And this actually happens to me quite a lot, which is really annoying, but I wanted to talk to you about this dude who followed me home. He followed me home. Also, I wanted to paint my nails whilst doing this. I don't have a base coat. It's a problem. This is a problem. I can't open this. Oh, there's nail polish there. Oh dear. Maybe I won't be able to get this open anymore. Problem also, I put little golden dots on my eyeballs. Okay, maybe not. So, I was walking home at night. Don't walk alone at night. Don't do it. It's just a bad idea. This place was like 10 minutes away from my house. I was like, I'm not gonna take an Uber, pay $5 for a literally 30-second trip to just go to this place and then come home. Like, that's stupid. So I was like, no, I'm just gonna walk. But in order for me to feel more safe, I called my friend. So I had my friend on the phone with me the whole time, but I had earphones in instead of holding the phone to my ear, which was my second mistake. Always look busy. And I'm a very social person, so like, I'll smile at people when they look at me. Don't do that. So I was almost home. I was so close to being home when this guy, I looked over my shoulder and he was sort of walking on the other side of the street but going in the same direction. And he kind of looked like Macklemore in the thrift shop music video. And that's a compliment. Oh, I don't like being mean, but it's true. He had like this really big furry coat on and his hair was in like a bun and he had this beard. And the first thing he asked me, so charming, he asked me if I had some sort of type of weed. And it was started with a G. I don't know what type it was. And I'm like, don't do weed. I don't do weed. Do weed? That doesn't sound right. Is it do weed? Anyway, he asked me if I had any or that if I was smoking it or something. I was like, sorry, I don't have any weed. So my friend was on the phone with me and he could hear this whole conversation. It was so funny. He talked to me. He's like, what's your name? And I was like, my name's Charlene. I was like, oh God. Oh God. He was at least like 28. Like he was older than me. Ugh, he looked like a stoner. I'm sorry to say, but he looked like a stoner. God, I don't like being mean, but it's true. He started to walk with me and I was like, oh no. Oh no, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I'm almost home. What do I do? I don't want him to follow me to my house. Oh my God. We were just walking. He's like, what's your name? Like, my name's Charlene. I don't remember his name. He was like, where are you headed? And I was like, I'm going to Rite Aid. Going to Rite Aid. That's where I'm going because that's where I'd come from. And I was like, oh God, I hope he doesn't see the big pharmacy bag in my hand that says Rite Aid on it because that would be a lie. Then he would catch me in my lie. Then he was like, oh, okay, yeah. Do you want me to, can I walk with you so I can protect you from like attackers and stuff? I'm like, you're the attacker. And then my friend, I could hear him in my earbud going,
I want to curb stomp him.
Or like,
I hope he gets hit by a bus.
So I would giggle because I would hear him saying things in my ear, but the guy would think that I was laughing what he was saying. And then he was like, how old are you? And I was like, I'm 17. Yeah, I'm a baby. And he's like, oh yeah. And it was quiet for a bit. He's like, when do you turn 18? And I was like, are you kidding? So gross. I was like, oh my God, you disgusting man. And I could hear my friend, he said something else and it made me giggle. And he started laughing then because I laughed and I was like, no. I was like, yeah, I was born in January. He's like, oh, what day? I was like, oh my God. And he was like, oh, what day in January? And I was like, on the 20th. He's like, oh, are you a Capricorn or an Aquarius? I was like, I'm an Aquarius. He's like, oh, that's so cool. I was on the 29th of January. Haha, twinsies. And I was like, I wanna fucking die. And then he started telling me how he like used to do readings for people and how like it used to be not very popular but when he was doing it and then all of a sudden became really popular when he stopped reading people. I have no idea about any of that stuff. Like my mom is really into it but I don't really know anything about it. And he's like, oh, let me get a reading on you. And I was like, oh, I just wanna go home. And I was like, yeah, sure, okay. Cause like I was afraid. Because I was afraid of like pissing him off so that because he might like murder me. So I was like, yeah, okay, I have time, sure. And he was like, what time were you born at? And I was like, I was born at 2:19 p.m. He was like, where were you born? And I was like, in Newport Beach. And my friend in my ear was like, yeah, why don't you just go and tell him your social security number too? And that made me laugh. So then that guy laughed because he thought I was laughing at something. It was, So he did this reading on me and he's like, oh yeah, your something is in Pisces. That makes total sense. I can totally see that. I'm like, uh-huh. And he kept telling me that I have like a beautiful smile and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, ugh. And my friend, he was like, you probably didn't even look at your smile. And then finally, we were at the street's end. I could see my house from the place that we were at. And I was like, I don't know how to make him go away. How do I make him go away? Oh God. We got to those traffic light and I was like, oh yeah, so this is my stop. And he's like, oh, this is where I need to go, okay. And I was like, oh. So he was like, yeah, can I have your number? We should like get coffee sometime. And I was like, oh God. Oh God, oh God, oh God. He knows that I'm underage and he's still asking for my number? Are you kidding? And he's like, it's Charlene, right? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, haha. I'm good at spelling. And I was like, I bet, okay, And I put in almost my phone number. I changed the last digit on my number because I really didn't want to see him again or have him texting me. And he's like, yeah, we should totally like get coffee sometime if you want or whatever. And I was like, can I go? And the traffic light had turned green at that point to cross the street and he was stalling me and I was like, ugh, you're making me miss my light, dude. After I gave him my number, he gave me a hug and I was like, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay. He did not smell good. Did not at all. Ugh. So finally, this guy left and I was like, hallelujah, praise Jesus, I didn't get murdered. Oh. And my friend was still on the other line with me telling me things and I was like, hold on. He's almost gone. Just hold on. 1 second. Just hang on. And finally, I saw him disappearing into the distance in a different direction and I very quickly crossed the street so that he cannot follow me. So yeah, he was uber creepy. Probably never gonna see him again, even though he said that he comes down here every like 2 weeks or something, so he's probably gonna see me soon. And I was like, no. But yeah, I did get murdered, which is great. Kind of scary. Don't follow people home. Thank you so much for watching this sort of different story time video I had for you. If you liked this video and we're glad that, you know, I was so skilled and didn't give him my number so he could contact me again or my social security number, ha ha ha. Give it a thumbs up and comment down below telling me what kind of video you want me to do next, either like another story time like this or just something different or like a makeup tutorial, I don't really know. Thank you so much for watching again. Auf Wiedersehen! Another, I'm gonna find ya. I'm gonna get you one way. Men are gross. Ew.